4.3k ZvT. Macro issues mostly they're reporting. I'm just wondering what they could be doing better with their money. Bum ba da bum. Got the hotkeys. Drone goes down way too early. That's surely a problem. Pool's only 20 seconds late. Yeah, queens are built pretty much instantly. I think all things considered, this is alright. It's an alright opener. I'm just not sure why we sent the drone so quickly. We see an expansion. We get a Reaper. We're taking the gases. Yeah, beautiful. Scare him off. We should be taking a third surely soon, or getting a third queen at least, right? We are. Beautiful. Are we getting ling speed? Nope. Now? No? Now? No? Oh. Oh, that was so close. That would have been good. Alright, now we take the third that we've got some creeps spread, have we? Yep. Alright. We scared the Reaper off. I think... I say it a lot, but like this spot here is problematic because it doesn't really cover the entire leaving of the base. Because we didn't dive in as well. We saw the Reaper, right? And I feel like when they show you the Reaper, there's a good chance for you to actually go in and dive. I know it's a bit slow, but at least you'll get to see like what's to be expected here. If there's nothing here, if they're going to be doing a Hellion switch, whatever. Like, he's obviously not interested in building marines, so if you came up this way, you'd probably still get a pretty decent scout, I feel. But like, we just ignore it. We don't see anything. So we saw the Hellions. I mean, the Hellions existed in our peripheral, right? Yep. It's only 2, so I don't feel like we need to do too much here. We're ahead in drones, which is really sick. Big income advantage right now. The fusion core. Excellent stuff. Taking a 4th already. All this stuff I really like, and we're diving in. The problem is though, we dived in from here, which doesn't reveal anything that we didn't already know, right? Almost like we saw Hellions, good supply block by the Terran. We love to see it. 2 supply depots on the way. Has he got money for almost money for a drop? I'm curious if he'd rather do that or stay supply blocked. Oh, he's about to finish the CC anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, we should really just have an actual. That's cool. We should actually have an overlord over here that can help us actually figure out what they're doing. Because this, what does this tell us? I believe with the timing of this, if they start depot walling off, I think in the old meta it was like this around this time, or 420 something like that. That indicates a 3cc. Possibly this is Banshee behind it, but I mean, people can do whatever they want, really. I mean, just because you see all the queues for something doesn't mean they're going to do it. People are wild. Really good creep spread. Maybe that's what's going on. We got into a good drone spot. We got into a really good drone spot, and then we just decided we're just going to make a ton of lings. We're doing a huge run by right now. Where's he going? And I feel like in the wrong position though. All these lings are absolutely wasted against a good burn from the Hellion. So let's see what happens here. While this is happening, we should be hitting the drone key. See, this is what I mean, right? So now we've just lost a bunch of lings. We've lost 9 lings, and we literally didn't make anything for the trouble. Those could have been another bunch of drones. We've got a decent queen count. It's not going to stop 6 Hellions, but it's definitely not worse than none. But I think we're probably putting a little bit too much emphasis on the creep spread here, and not enough emphasis on just spending our larva in between. So We spread the creep here. We should go straight into spending our larva. Excellent, we did. We rallied it to the new hatchery. We never rallied back to this though, so this base here is actually undersaturated, which is going to probably come to hurt us when we get to the point where we feel like we're oversaturated on the other bases. So these two drones could easily go back here. Because we never got that scout off, what's the point of this? It's like a nidus trap or something. Because we never got a real scout off, we have no idea what's behind this, right? He never built more than the one. Oh, he's got 2 marines to defend against an overlord, but if an overlord came in here, he wouldn't have had a chance to stop it before you see this. What have we got? A spore in each base. We've got 1 spore. So this BC is going to hurt. And hopefully this is high enough on the ladder that the Terran's going to be able to at least manage to bring the Hellions with him at the same time and attack somewhere else like a good boy. But we will see. To have just 1 spore is crazy. I don't know why we even bothered with that. A 6-minute 30 lair seems really late. 40 tumors by 6 minutes is incredible. The work these girls are putting in is nuts. But what worries me as well is you're about to get BC dropped and you're going to have like 1 queen. No queens of the 6 queens with energy that can actually push back or transfuse any queens. Oh, he teleported behind and flew in. He came into the 1 base. Nah, so a real big trap for us here as Zergs is we see the BC and we F2A move everything to it. That's when the Hellions usually dart in and start picking off stuff. I don't think, yeah, he's ready for it, but he's giving the BCs a lot of attention. And then, yeah, we've got our lings and stuff ready anyway. So we see this. So when you see something like this, the banelings, number 1, we needed more banelings. But the banelings should be the first ones to go out, I feel, because the lings might get burnt real bad here. Is he even going to attack? He's just going to run away. Okay, if he's going to run away, then that's bad. Nah, he took too long. Lost the chance to burn a bunch of lings for free. And then actually lost the whole run by. So that's great. How much damage done? The Terran actually... the Terran lost more... What is this? The Terran lost more resources than he needed to here. Beautiful stuff here. Kill the workers. That'll probably get rid of a Hellion or 2. I think you almost... which drone behind this? You should be capable at 4.3k to push the drone key here. No, so you're making just like non-stop lings. We never bothered to get ling speed. We never resaturated the main. We've got heaps of the drones didn't get put back. So when we pull the drones, it pops in like, yeah, that's very clever. I like that actually. It pops in a little secret spot here. Oh, that's cool too. Pops in a little secret spot here. 1, 2, 3, boom. We pull the drones. So for me, what I would do is just control click, come to a base, shift click, and then shift click back, and hopefully that gives me enough time to work out what I'm doing without actually having to remember to come back here, grab them, and then send them back to work when everything's done and finished off. Because he didn't really get much damage with this, like, and then you pushed it away fairly easily. But yeah, we never resaturated the base. We're on his side of the map. We've got him basically trapped in his base, and yet we're just making more lings. Like you could honestly just make hydralisks at this stage and probably win. It'd be more than fair. Easy enough, right? Even though we have lair, and we have lair, we have tons of queens in that. How much gases have we got? This saturation's killing me here. There's enough to saturate the gas again from that alone. But we don't have... We saw the threat of the BCs, and we didn't bother making a spore in every base. At least 1 spore in every base to give some damage, because this does... Is it 30 per shot? 20 per shot, but every 0.61 seconds. So it does something like 30 damage a second. which is a lot better than what these ones do. So the spore crawler is actually the damage dealer, and the queens are this basically there for moral support. This fight here was garbage. This didn't need to happen. It was nice that we kind of got through there, but like having just a couple of banes with this would have been really nice. So this lot here should have probably come into the corner here, morphed into banes and tried it again, maybe 3 here, 4 here, and a couple here as well, and just see what you get. Would have been better than just sacrificing. Oh no, we'll get a Hellion for our trouble. No? Okay, even though we had that Hellion cornered, we spared it. Excellent. So at this stage, yeah, we're 8 minutes in. There's been damage on both sides. You're only 200 resources behind on the trades. I think it's more than fine for where you're at, but you haven't built a plan for how you're actually going to stop the BCs if he keeps making them, which he is. He's on his 3rd BC production now. He's already got, I'm pretty sure, no, he's got Yamato. Yamato is coming late. How is this 4.3? And he's just like leaving his Hellions in the middle of nowhere. Doing heaps of worker damage. Like all of these SCVs are so close to death. But what are we doing? We're building more lings. We don't need lings. We need either a Spire or a Hydralisk den. Because this dude has nothing with Hellions, right? Hydralisks are Meldum. He's not even getting... Oh no, he's getting Infernal Preigniter. But like, Hydralisks will just melt this. And you can just build a couple of spores at home. Take care of this real easy. But massing lings and just sending them in waves and waves, I don't feel like is the answer. It's nice that we're getting Bane speed. Thanks to the workers killed as well. You're doing pretty well on the trades. Here we go. We finally got this. Like with the money you had and the advantage you have at the moment, I think I'm more than happy for you to like build like a spore here and a spore here just to prevent him coming in here and picking this off if he can. These, needless to say, these don't need to exist. We're just going to kill this dude with constant run-bys, are we? Yeah, he just leaves the door open. This is crazy. Just run-bys in every mineral line. Okay. We're floating a lot of gas for someone that's not interested in actually like making units that require gas. We don't have any tech that can use the gas, so what are we doing? Come in, come in. Transfuse, beautiful. I'd love to see a tumor here and a tumor here. I think all things considered, you're miles ahead here. This is actually ridiculous that he's still in this game. And it's just constant run-bys. It's just constant run-bys. Just go Hellions, just go Hydralisk or something. Honestly, make this game easy for yourself, man. You're just... He can't even build enough workers to make the Ling run-bys worth it. We're going to get this, are we? Oh, Siege Tank. It's a really good choice against the Lings. Please kill both and go into the base. Fantastic stuff. The Ling down here will keep these distracted for way longer than they should have been. This guy's got 1 mining base. He's floating a ton of gas as well, so he prioritized gas when he didn't need to, and now it's kicking him in the ass, right? Because he can't afford to do anything else. What's the resource trading? Awesome, in your favor. 83 worker kills. You're floating a lot of money because you haven't ended the game. You haven't built like a tech unit that just finishes the game here. He's somehow lost both the BCs. Two of the 3 BCs he had. I think he had 3 in total, didn't he? 1, 2, 3. I'm just curious how he managed to do this to a handful of queens when he has teleport. The poor drones, they just wanted to mine. He just literally fought on top of the spore. Bro, what are you doing with 270 APM? You're losing queens to this. Transfuse, keep the girls alive. Oh, so close. Incredible. I don't think this is a macro issue at all. I think you just lack the desire to build a unit that just ends the game here. Like, what is this guy gonna do if you just build like 15 roaches? 15 roaches and you win the game. You walk over here, you crush all this. The BC, if you've got armor upgrades, which you have, like the BC, has it got upgrades? No, it hasn't got upgrades. He can't afford it. Everything got crushed. No workers. If this was me as a Terran, I'd be pretty close to leaving this game. I think this is done. Like, you haven't even got all your gas saturated. You've literally got 1/3 and 2 gases over here saturated, and still you're floating 1500 resources. You could do whatever you wanted here. Go to a 15 meter switch. You're really keen on these run bys, and if you keep doing these stupid run bys, and he keeps getting good, here we go. If he keeps getting good damage with them, then yeah, eventually it's going to be a problem for you, and you're not going to be able to get out of it. Oh, and so something like this could be a problem now, where we get drones roasted, and he starts closing this gap. Now, here we go. The BCs are here. Don't fight the queens. Absolutely not. We're doing another run by. Absolutely. That's sweet. But again, like, if they're micro just a little... Oh my god, he's not microing them at all. If he's microing these at all, they don't get anything done. The ling shouldn't get anything done. We're droning. Just pick a tech that ends the game right now. I don't think we have this hatchery on our hotkeys. 1. What's an easy way to check? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. We've got 2 hatcheries that aren't even in our control group. He's trying to kill that. I wonder if at some point here you realise that this game is very much over. Everything here looked like a panic decision. It worked. The ling run bys worked better than any ling run bys I've ever seen or I've ever accomplished. And this is going to become like a desperation here. If you didn't crush him here with the amount of ling run bys you did, this could have been a problem. But now, what's he going to do? The armory's still not done. He's floating 1,000 minerals as well. He should be more worried about his macro because he has no money. Nah, I don't think this is a macro issue. I think you just didn't know what to do. I mean, it could have helped. You could have just made 30 banelings and rolled into here, killed all of this, and then like another 10, 15 banelings into here. There was no point in you playing out this game the way you did, considering he rushed BCs. You didn't scout it. Rushed BCs. He had mad Hellions, but didn't actually push anywhere with them until like it was already way too late in the game. He's letting his Hellions get caught mid-map. Like, this is bad. This is a very easy win. I feel like you almost didn't need to do anything here, and all you had to do at some point was just switch gears into Hydralisks or Roach Hydra, whatever it is, or even just build a Spire. You had all the money in the world, all the time in the world, and this Terran had no business staying in the game as long as he did for what he is. You ended up trading almost perfectly. I don't know what to say. Like, that was just clean, I guess. Clean in the messy way. Clean that you won, but messy. In that we just aren't spending our money. Like, we're floating 11 larva here because we don't have all of our hatcheries hotkeyed. We're not injecting all these. Are the girls going to... Are they doing a... Oh no, they're attack moving. No, just take a break. Like, if you get mad damage like that and you wipe out your opponent's mineral line like 3 or 4 times, I feel like you've earned the right to just run over them with banelings or just make mass roaches and do it. Like, you didn't even prepare a real anti-BC army, and yet he just like handed you 2 BCs for free. I don't know what this guy was doing. But the creep spread's really good. The creep spread is insanely strong. It didn't grow much after that, but the creep spread is really good here. I like this. Just at some point, you need to flick a switch and just say, okay, I need to end the game now because I'm infinity miles ahead. If he'd have rushed pre-infernal igniters, I think he would have been in a much better spot. Where's the BC? It's very cute. I like it. So that's the first one. I think you did well. Honestly, I think you did well.